So I keep realizing that I have a lot of new subscribers and you guys don't even know anything about me. So I should probably do like some sort of introduction video. So hi, my name's Jocelyn, aka Radiant Raw Mama. That's me. I am a 39-year-old mother to 7 beautiful children. The oldest is 19 and the youngest is 3 months old. And the boy-girl ratio is 6 boys and 1 girl. My girl is 15 and she's definitely a drama queen, but we love her. So we so a little bit about me. So I in high school and growing up, I was always overweight. Not like hugely overweight, but I probably weighed like 145 to 150 in high school, and I'm 5'8". So I was, just a little chunkier. I was in like a size 12 to 14 and never felt comfortable in my body, like always hated being chunky and self-conscious and hated it. And let me just say for the record so that I don't get misunderstood, I do not think that people who are a size 12 or 14 are necessarily fat or not attractive. For me personally, I did not feel good at that weight and in that size in my own skin. I did not feel good. I feel at peace with myself when I'm at the size I'm at right about now. So please don't think that I'm fat shaming anyone or speaking unkindly, because I do not mean that. And it wasn't until after I had my first baby that I kind of lost a little weight and realized, oh, okay, so I can actually lose weight. Like, I didn't think it was possible. I thought it was genetic, that I would always be bigger, And so then I got pregnant with my daughter. And when I got pregnant with her, I gained 40 pounds. And so by the end, I was 185 pounds. And after I delivered, I like really didn't lose any weight. And so I was really big. Like, I was really not happy there. And I don't know if I ever actually fully lost all the weight after her. I think I probably stayed right around 150. And then I got pregnant with my third child, which was a boy. And halfway in the pregnancy, when I was 18 weeks pregnant, I decided that I was sick and tired of feeling like crap. And I was sick of being fat and not feeling comfortable in my body and just all those things. And so I decided to do the Body for Life program by, is his name Bill Phillips? It's been so long. I hope I got that right. So I did Body for Life in my pregnancy. I started at 18 weeks and I took it through my pregnancy. And so in that pregnancy, I did not gain any weight. I actually, from the time I got pregnant to the time I delivered, I was 1 pound lighter. So I think I delivered at 149. So I was happy about that. And then after I had the baby, then I did the true Body for Life challenge, and I did before and after pictures, and I ripped it up. I did awesome. And didn't win the $1 million or whatever he gives away. Didn't win, but like I won health and I felt great. But the way that I was eating was, the high protein, low carb, high fat type of diet, And I was really hungry all the time. And so then I started taking diet pills to suppress my appetite and to give me energy and to help me like through each day. And yeah, so then from that point on, essentially I was taking diet pills. So for about 12 years, I took diet pills, but I wouldn't take them when I was pregnant, but you see what I'm saying? So like, that was a bad habit. But I ended up eating Atkins style from then on. So for about 12 years, I did Atkins. And so come about 2 years ago, I was like, this was after about a year after I had my my current 3-year-old. So it was about 2 years ago. I decided that I didn't feel good. I was always tired. I was always hungry, and I knew taking diet pills for that long was bad for me. And I was like addicted to them, and I just knew I had to stop. But I knew that if I just ate intuitively or however you're supposed to eat, I would gain weight, because I always do, And so I'm like, I need to have a way I can eat that is proven to give you energy, make you feel good, and not make you gain weight, And so that's when I switched to veganism. So I switched to becoming a vegan, and did that, and I felt better, like I had more energy, but my skin started breaking out, and I actually gained a couple pounds. So I was up in my weight, and I was not happy about that. I think by the time I finally switched my diet again, I got up to 140, and I'm not happy at 140, people. Like, I'm happy at like 120, in the 120s, and so I was just not feeling comfortable. And so this was when Hannah Howlett from Raw Tail Whenever, I think is what she is. But this is when she did her potato cleanse. Do you remember? Like when she first did her potato cleanse? And so I jumped on and did it with her. This was in January of like, not this past January, but the one before. So I did that with her. And I did the potato diet for 18 weeks and I loved it. Granted, I was really tired. So I lost all the weight. I got down to like 117 doing the potato diet. And totally lean, like the leanest I've ever been, and really could eat that way forever, except for I got really tired just from all the starch, all the starch and just potatoes. The potato diet, if you don't know, is just all potatoes with some vegetables, no fruit, nothing like that, no fat, just potatoes and some vegetables. And so I was like, okay, I got to change my diet again because, like, one, I think I'm too skinny now, and two, I have no energy, and I have a lot of kids to take care of. At the time, I had 6 kids. And so I was researching again, what could I do? And I really liked the idea of the raw food diet, the fruit, the fresh fruit. Oh my goodness, was like dying for some fresh fruit. And just the vibrancy. And so I started following Raw Food Romance and Kate Flowers. And I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna try it. And so this was summer, not this summer, but the summer before, obviously. And so I tried it and I loved it and I did good, but I ended up gaining a little bit of weight, not much. I got up to 125, not a big deal. But I started to not feel very great. Like all the fruit, I was doing like Fruitarian, like not very much vegetables, like mostly just all fruit. And I started to not feel balanced. And I started to not feel good. And then I started gaining a little bit of weight and I was like, okay, I'm going back to potatoes. So I went back to the potato diet. Well, then I was like, oh my gosh, I'm so tired. And after feeling all the energy from all the fruit, going back to potato diet, I was like, I don't want to be tired. And so I was like, okay, I need to switch this. Well, then I got pregnant with number 7 and I get horrifically sick from the beginning and I'm sick the whole time. So I started to just, I didn't care about diet. I was like, I just need to eat something that's not gonna make me barf and I'm dying. Like, oh my gosh, I got so sick. So my diet went out the window and yeah, I was following nothing. So gained about 10 pounds right away in my pregnancy. Not so great. And so about 10 weeks into my pregnancy, I was like, this has got to stop. And about that time, I found Tanny Raw. Love my girl Tanny Raw. And so I started watching her videos. I'm like, you know what? The way she does raw, like I think I could do that with the balancing of the greens. And she's got a plan. Like she's got a specific way she does it. And I like it. Like I like the sound of this. I was like, I'm doing it. So this was October 1st of last year. And I was 10 weeks pregnant. And I started raw. And I kind of just stuck with it. And, I had my ups and downs and I was 100%. And then in January, I got into Tanny Raw's January Jumpstart Reset. And so that helped a ton. So I have a Tanny plan. She made me a master plan. Granted, it was for being pregnant. So I've had to kind of tweak it a little bit since being not pregnant or whatever. But so that's the way I eat right now. Like I'm doing my Tanny plan. So if you wonder, like, why do I eat the way I eat? Well, because I talked to a professional, you could call her, and I got a plan specific for me and I follow it. And if I follow that plan, I've got all the nutrients and everything I need. So I love it. And when I follow her plan, I feel great. And so the weight loss that I've had this past, when I gave you my weight loss results for 80 days, that would be not 100% following my Tanny plan because it was hard at first and I had to break all the addictions that I had to, like peanut butter and chocolate, and so I was eating way more calories than I should have, and I was not eating as much greens and I was eating more fruit, and I was just trying to just stay raw for all I could do, and then after about 4 weeks then it got easier, and then since then I've been more following my Tanny plan. So I have to give a shout out to my girl Tanny. I just love her. So if you guys need like a plan for how to actually eat raw and get an idea what the heck you're doing so that you don't like mess it up and like not give yourself what you need, contact Tanny Raw. She is awesome. She is a genuine, wonderful person. I just love her to death. And so she will give you a plan. She will tell you what to eat and how to do it. And if you follow her plan, you will lose the weight if you have weight to lose. I mean, seriously, it's awesome. So I have been doing my Tanny plan since. So that is my raw vegan journey. And I plan for now to stay raw for as long as I feel good on it. Like I feel great. Will I get pregnant again? I don't know. And if I do, can I handle doing raw? I don't know. But am I going to try? Yes, I am going to try because I made it through my pregnancy doing raw for as well as I could. And so I kind of had some tricks up my sleeve for being pregnant and eating raw because I really had to work with it. It was hard, but I'm going to do it again if I do. So also, this is interesting. When I was pregnant, so I gained 10 pounds in the very beginning, but then I only ended up gaining 20 or 25 total. So like eating raw really kept my weight loss down. Also, when I delivered, I was 15 pounds lighter than I was with all my other babies. So that's saying something. And the weight came off pretty easy. So 3 months postpartum, and I basically lost, you know, like I can be finicky and want to lose some more, which I still do. I want to lose a little bit more. Either that or just get the skin to tighten up, which has nothing to do with the weight. It just has to do with 7 kids. But yeah, like really it made recovery from pregnancy amazing. And I'm loving life right now. Like right now it feels great. So that is a little bit of my story. And if you guys have any questions, feel free to ask. And if you want me to address anything or tell you any more about my history or whatever, please just ask and I will see what I can answer for you. So we will talk to you later. Bye.